Hey guys, Matt Fischer with a brand new video for you. So this is something I've always wanted to do, especially with my students, but just because we were in school, I couldn't do it. I just went food shopping. So, stuff's still in the bag. So I wanted to show exactly like what I buy, go over the pros and cons of it, and so that, you can eat healthy and still have delicious stuff. Now, it's ahead of time, there's one bag that is for my mother, who's staying with me right now. So there will be some cake in there. I already know my students can think, oh my God, he's eating cake. He's not qualified to be my gym teacher. It's not for me. But if it was, a little cake's not good. So see what we got. Bag number one. Which has 2 bags in it. Muscle milk. Just know, this is very different from the powder nutritionally. I love these things if I'm going out somewhere and like I need a quick meal, it's already there for me. Bag number 2. Pork. Now, with pork, it is not the healthiest meat. It's not. It's got more fat than I'd like, but I think it tastes really good. So I don't go crazy with the amount of pork that I eat, but if I can, I like to get some. Watermelon. It's summertime. I absolutely love watermelon. I will chop this up later. I will have a good portion of it tonight. The good thing about melons is that they are low in calories. They fill you up like you just had this giant meal, but calorically, they're very low. It's like watermelon. What's the main thing in watermelon? Yes, water. Water is not going to make you gain bad weight. Yeah, there's some fructose and stuff. There's also a lot of vitamin C. It's got some good stuff in it. But you eat it, you feel really filled up because of the water, but it's not really a lot of calories. Eggs. Another favorite of mine. A lot of people have eggs in the morning. I actually kind of prefer to have at night. I just scramble them. I have 6 or 7 at a time, about 42 grams of protein, about 400 calories or so. But it fills me up. A little black pepper, a little salt. It tastes great. I got enough eggs to last me about 2 weeks. You can do other things with them, but there's a reason a lot of bodybuilders eat eggs. It is a very nutritious food. And a lot of vitamins, minerals too. They kind of have actually get some omega-3 fatty acids. You get that benefit as well. Okay, here's the cake. I'm going to show you guys. One, we now have cake in a cup, new to me. And the other one, regular chocolate cake for my mother. So I know, guys, I'm not qualified to be a gym teacher. I bought cake. Okay, 2 things in this one. Bananas. I love bananas. Usually I buy a lot. These ones are honestly looking a little bit beat up. So if I don't eat them today, which I won't have all of them today, they're probably getting tossed, honestly. But it's very cheap, a lot of potassium. If you can see, it's very well. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes is an amazing food nutrition. A lot of bodybuilders have it. It's a complex starchy carbohydrate. I just really eat them raw. You should clean them first, definitely. But I just chop them up, add some black pepper and some salt. Good to go. 2 kinds of Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is a lot different than regular yogurt. Greek yogurt is packed with protein, and each little cup is a whopping 80 calories. That's nothing. Do not confuse Greek yogurt with some of the other yogurt, which has loads of sugar in it. The yogurt companies want to make it seem like yogurt's like this amazing food. It's really not. But Greek yogurt's totally different. This one, I might do a separate video on it. It's Gatorade Zero. Now, I did a previous video on liquid calories and how they're bad. And it's interesting that at some point in the past, other people figured that out too. And Gatorade, which used to be like the sports drink, like you had to have your electrolytes, suddenly came out with a very low calorie product. So, someone caught on. giant things of carrots. There's 2 of them. I love carrots. I think I did a video on the nutritional benefits of carrots. But to me, the biggest thing, they're low in calories. And I like to actually cut them up if I can. Add salt. Again, if you have heart problems, consult your doctor. Salt might not be the best. For me, my heart's fine. Salted carrots, I think it's a great snack. It fills me up, and it's low calorie. What more can you want? Another favorite of mine, there's 2 of these in there. Pineapples. There was a time in my life when I used to buy the canned pineapples, and each little can's like $1.69. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I can get a whole fresh pineapple for $2.50. There's a specific time I like to have these. After I do a weight training session, post-workout, I love having some pineapple. And there's some information out there that it's actually really beneficial when taking that time. But anytime you can have pineapple. You just chop it up. Listen, if I can chop it up, so can you. I will never have a cooking channel, let's put it like that. And you get a large amount for $2.50, and it tastes great. This next one, I think I talked about, but I drink a lot of water. But water, as we know, it's not the best tasting thing. So I add things like this would give it flavor. This flavor is fruit punch. Yet each little stick is only 10 calories. Liquid calories aren't good. 10 calories, I'll deal with that. Here we have a bunch of meats. We have ground turkey. Now, I get it as lean as possible, 7% fat. If I had the money, I would buy the leanest kind. Unfortunately, I am a teacher. And this is something about our society. The healthier something is, usually the more expensive it is. We have it backwards. So when I shop, the cost absolutely matters to me, and probably about 90% of the other teachers out there too. So I get as lean as possible, and again, I just cook it, put it in the oven, a little salt, a little pepper, good to go. Milk. This is a special kind of milk. Lactated milk is like most people, milk does not mix very well with me. This is the 0 fat kind. I add this to my protein powder to make the protein pudding. This whole thing will last me about 3 weeks. I never just drink milk just to drink it. It's my protein powder. But with just a tiny little bit, it's like pudding. And it's low calorie, and all the calories are pretty much from protein. In this one, we have something. Chicken. Again, I get the leanest kind possible. The kind I have has a little bit more fat than I'd like, but the other kind's more expensive, so single teacher here, I do what I can. And finally in this one, different kind, but the same thing, a lot more chicken. Chicken's one of my favorite meats where, in my opinion, it tastes great, it's cheap, easy to cook, and as far as the protein requirements, gets it done. So all that food I got, cost me about $140 or so. That would probably last me 10 to 14 days, just depending on, several factors. But the only difference between like this food and like garbage food, you have to prepare it. The watermelon, gotta chop it up. Pineapple, chop it up. The meat, you have to cook it. So you do have to plan ahead of what you're gonna eat. But all this stuff, delicious, pretty healthy, and that's the kind of stuff that I eat. Okay guys, everyone, I think it's Wednesday. Have a great day. I hope you're all, first day of July. Hope you're all having a great time. Take care, guys.